Hello everyone, welcome back another new video. In this tutorial, we'll build an asset management system using the Power Apps Code Apps First development approach. Here you can see the official documentation. Before we start coding, let's understand what Power Apps Code Apps are. Power Apps Code Apps are a developer-focused application type that lets you build custom web applications using a code-first development experience in tools like Visual Studio Code. Instead of relying entirely on drag-and-drop designers, we'll use VS Code, Node.js Power Platform CLI. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to set up a Power Apps development environment, use Power Platform CLI, use Gemini CLI for AI-assisted development, deploy to Power Platform. Before we start building the application, we need to perform some initial setup in the Power Platform Admin Center. Here, go to Manage, click the three dots next to your environment, and select Environment Settings. Then navigate to Product, Features, and enable the Power Apps Code Apps feature. Let's come back to the documentation and follow the Quick Start Guide to create a code app. Below are the step-by-step instructions and commands needed to create the app. Before we create the app, let's create a solution in Power Apps. Navigate to the Solutions section in Power Apps and click New Solution. Enter a display name for the solution, choose a publisher, specify the version number, and then click Create. Once the solution has been created, we'll use it as the container for our code app, Dataverse tables, and other application components. Now that our solution is ready, let's proceed with creating the Power Apps Code app. Let's return to the documentation and follow step 1 together. Now, copy this command and switch to Visual Studio Code. Open a new terminal, navigate to the folder where you'd like to create the project, paste the command, change the name, and hit Enter. This command will scaffold the initial Power Apps Code app project for us. If the project is not already open in Visual Studio Code, navigate to the project folder and open it. On the left side, you can see the generated project structure, including the source files, configuration files, and package definitions. If the dependencies were not installed automatically, open a terminal and run the npm install command to install them. This command downloads all the packages required by the application. Now let's go back to the documentation and follow step 2. Authenticate the Power Platform CLI with your Power Platform tenant and select your environment. Before moving to the next step, I want to install the Gemini CLI, which we'll use as our AI assistant during development. Now, let's open the Gemini CLI by running the Gemini command in the terminal. Let's move on to step 2 and authenticate the Power Platform CLI with our Power Platform tenant. Split the terminal in VS Code and run the following command to sign in to Power Platform. Now, go back to the documentation, copy the command, and paste it into the terminal. Copy the environment ID of the environment you want to use. To get the environment ID, go back to Power Apps and open the solution that we created earlier. Then, click the gear icon in the top right corner and select Session Details. From there, copy the environment ID and keep it handy for the next step. Here we'll use this ID to select our environment in the Power Platform CLI. Once the command runs successfully, your Power Platform CLI is connected to the selected environment, and we're ready to continue. Now let's go back to the documentation and follow the next step, testing our code app locally. Copy the command from the documentation and run it in the terminal. Once the application has finished building, a local URL will be displayed in the terminal. Open that URL in your browser to launch the application locally. Now let's go back to the documentation and look at the next step, deploy and monitor your code app. Next, navigate to the Application Lifecycle Management section, as this is where we'll see the all steps deployment and monitoring of our code app. The documentation provides the commands and instructions required to publish your code app and make it available to other users. Now let's run the npm run build command to create a production build of our application. Now let's deploy our code app to Power Platform using the code push command. Make sure you've already authenticated with the Power Platform CLI and selected the correct environment before running this command. Once the command completes successfully, your code app will be deployed and available in your Power Platform environment. Let's verify that the deployment was successful. Go back to Power Apps and refresh the page. You should now see your deployed code app in the selected environment. Open the application and make sure everything is working as expected. Now, let's go back to Visual Studio Code and start developing our asset management system using the Vibe coding experience. I'll use Gemini as my AI development assistant to help generate the application structure, components, and business logic. First, let's open the Gemini chat and provide a prompt describing the application we want to build. Here you can see that I have a few prompts saved in my notepad. I'll use these prompts to generate our asset management application, including the application profile, sample data, and other components. I'll simply copy this prompt from my notepad and paste it into Gemini to generate the required code and application components. Once I hit enter, Gemini begins generating our asset management application, including the screens, sample data, and other required components. It will take some time to generate the application, so please wait a few moments. Here you may need to take some additional actions, such as clicking Allow for this session when prompted. After finish generation now, let's save all the files and wait for the application to rebuild automatically. Once the build is complete, switch back to the browser and refresh the application if necessary. As you can see, the application has been generated successfully. We now have a dashboard screen, an asset inventory screen, and a new asset button for creating new asset requests. If you need to modify the application, you don't have to write all the code manually. Just give Gemini a simple prompt describing the change you want to make, and it will generate the updated code for you. Now that our application is complete and fully tested, we're ready to deploy the latest version to Power Platform using the Code Push command. This command uploads the latest version of our code app to the selected Power Platform environment. Once the deployment is complete, we'll go back to Power Apps, refresh page, and verify that our application has been published successfully. Great! Our application is ready. And that's it. We've successfully built and tested our first Power Apps code app using VS Code, Gemini CLI, and Power Platform, all with a modern Vibe coding experience. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Power Platform and AI development tutorials. See you in the next one.